Good evening, everybody. Welcome to our 2018 Gold Rush Hall of Fame Jersey Edition Random Player One Box Break number 4. We'll get started here in a minute or two. Hope everybody's having a good evening. This will be our second break tonight. Our first break we did a Panini Elements football box, which was nice. Had some fun hits in that. And then after this, we'll have our National Treasures Collegiate Football box. Still got some spots left in that. But we'll get started with this in just a minute. I started a little late, so we'll let it go another minute before we start going through the list in case people want to come in and watch the randomization and review of the list. If you all can hear me okay, do me a favor and say so in the chat, just so we can make sure the audio is good before we get into the official reading of the list. All right. Well, it looks like it is 7:45, so we'll go ahead and get started. Excuse me. Just like with all of our random player breaks, we list everybody in the order of which they made their purchase in random.org, and we'll randomize our list 5 times and then match it up against an alphabetical player list from the product. So UNC 2340 bought the first few spots in the break, and Aaron Miller 3 NDSU bought the last spots in the break. So again, we'll randomize our list 5 times. Once, twice, 3 times, number 4, and here we go, lucky number 5. And we've got Tattoo DSTC on the top, and we've got UNC 2340 at the bottom. Just want to cut and paste this over to the right and sort it by everybody's eBay names. Makes it a little simpler going through the list. Alrighty, I'll blow this up a little bit so it's a little easier to see. Alright, here we go. So, Aaron Miller 3 NDSU has Roberto Alomar, Phil Esposito, Fergie Jenkins, Magic Johnson, Brian Leach, Pedro Martinez, Akeem Olajuwon, Scottie Pippen, Bruce Sutter, Bill Walton, Roger Worley, JoJo White, Aeneas Williams, and Robin Yount. BDM Wood has Morton Anderson, Martin Brodeur, Derek Brooks, Orlando Cepeda, Lynn Dawson, Clyde Drexler, John Elway, Gordie Howe, Dan Marino, and Jim Otto. Bill's Cards and Things has Brian Urlacher. Brawlove 49 has Chris Dolman, Carl Malone, Cam Neely, Walter Payton, Mel Renfro, Cal Ripken Jr., Dave Robinson, Emmett Smith, Roger Staubach, and Kurt Warner. Bryant Camiro 0 has Lou Brock. Candy Holly has Ray Bork, Grant Fuhrer, Chipper Jones, Robert Parrish, and Lawrence Taylor. Echo 8 Me has John Hanna, Sonny Jurgensen, Bobby Orr, Mitch Richmond, and LaDainian Tomlinson. Eeyore Mule 0 has Jimmy Johnson. EM Dirks 37 has Chris Carter, Gary Cheevers, and Brian Trottier. Foston 0241 has Ronnie Lott. Headmo 32 has Ralph Sampson. JDE Hot has Marcus Allen, Charles Barkley, Rod Carew, Gary Carter, Marcel Dion, Bobby Hole, Mark Messier, Warren Moon, and Eddie Murray. Lancers Basketball has Dennis Eckersley and Tom Glavine. Maldum 7007 has Tony Dorsett. Matt Hurt 0 has Tony LaRussa. Mitch Everett Clark has Adam Oates and Don Sutton. Neody Girl has Patrick Waugh and Deion Sanders. Oslingen has Johnny Bauer, Dino Cicerelli, Eric Dickerson, Mike Ditka, Bob Gibson, Goose Gossage, Kevin Green, Alonzo Mourning, Jim Rice, and Nolan Ryan. Pats Fan 147 has Jerome Bettis, Dan Fouts, Joe Green, Bob Lilly, and Jack Youngblood. Seymour L1 has Jack Morris, Jonathan Ogden, and Steve Young. Setco 965 has Barry Sanders. Shannonap 7 has Earl Campbell and Howie Long. Shishi 51 has Kevin McHale. Snoop has Jim Kelly, Mike Piazza, Brooks Robinson, and Johnny Unitas. Suzadet 0 has Brett Favre and Dennis Rodman. Tarzan 16 has Ken Griffey Jr., Larry Robinson, Gail Sayers, Lynn Swan, and Dave Winfield. Tattoo DSCT has Hank Aaron, Troy Aikman, Bill Barber, Wade Boggs, Jim Brown, Johnny Buck, Dick Butkus, Chris Chelios, Bobby Clark, Curly Cup, Brian Dawkins, Andre Dawson, Raleigh Fingers, Carlton Fisk, Eddie Giacomin, Wayne Gretzky, Bob Greasy, Dominic Hasek, Allen Iverson, Reggie Jackson, Steve Largent, Tommy Lasorda, Larry Little, Bill Mazeroski, Jerry Rice, Ozzie Smith, Frank Thomas, Jerry West, Billy Williams, and Rod Woodson. TH487 has Franco Harris. UNC 2340 has Ernie Banks, Rick Barry, Ed Belfour, Johnny Bench, Terry Bradshaw, Tim Brown, Jim Bunning, Steve Carlton, Terrell Davis, Dermonte Dawson, Julius Irving, Marshall Falk, Vladimir Guerrero, Paul Horning, Michael Irvin, Al Kalon, Barry Larkin, Ray Lewis, Curtis Martin, Willie Mays, Joe Morgan, Randy Moss, Shaquille O'Neal, Jim Palmer, Bill Parcells, Bernie Parent, Tony Perez, Gaylord Perry, Tim Raines, John Riggins, Bill Russell, Joe Sakic, Ryan Sandberg, O.J. Simpson, John Smoltz, Jason Taylor, Thurman Thomas, Alan Trammell, Kellen Winslow, and Steve Eiserman. Unlikely Crusader has Brett Hull, Joe Montana, Mike Singletary, Michael Strahan, and Fran Tarkington. US Clab has Kenny Easley, Andre Reed, and Dominique Wilkins. Vendus 0 has Larry Bird, Warren Sapp, and Duke Snyder. All right, now that we have went through the list, give me one moment to move my chair over and we'll see what we have in our box. Hey Corey, no, I don't think any of our brakes are done via auction. All of our brakes are done when they sell out. When we sell out all the spots, then we do the brake. So if you made a purchase in that brake on the 5th, it probably hasn't sold out yet. But when it does, I'll send you a message with the date and time of the brake, and then that's when we'll do it. But if it's from an auction, you may have bought it from someone else because we don't auction off any of our spots. All right, so here's our box. I'll move it's kind of a tall box there, but there it is. And it's unsealed in pristine glory, ready to yield us an awesome jersey. So, let's see. Okay, here's our, I always have a hard time angling these. Just want to make sure that I've got the seal on camera as I cut through them. There we go. Luckily I didn't cut myself there. And then here's the one on the left side. Okay, now that we've got that taken care of and I am uninjured, let's open our box and see what we have. And, oh, let's see. There's our GSA certificate. Well, well. I'm guessing that is a Houston jersey. That is Akeem Olajuwon with the letters Akeem on the back. So I'm wondering, that doesn't look like a Rockets jersey. I feel like it's a University of Houston jersey. There's a nice signature on the 4 there. You can see the JSA authentication sticker there at the bottom. And then we have our witnessed protection JSA certificate, which matches the serial number on the sticker. All right. Nice autograph there. So, let's see who won. Let's see, Olajuwon. And that goes to Aaron Miller, 3NDSU. Congrats on that, Aaron Miller. You have won an Akeem Olajuwon autographed jersey. All right. Let's take another peek at this. Yep, it is a University of Houston jersey because he had the Akeem before he put the H on the beginning of his name during his college years. For those of you that are a little older like myself that actually remember Phi Slamma Jamma. Wonderful jersey from that era. All right. Well, thanks everybody. That concludes our break of the 2018 Gold Rush Hall of Fame autographed jersey. Thanks to all of you that bought spots. As always, we appreciate you supporting our breaks. Without you, we wouldn't be able to do this. We appreciate your patience while we got the break filled, and we will be back in about 30 minutes with our 2018 National Treasures Collegiate Football break. Thanks again, everybody.